Why, hello everybody, Craig here with Funding Freedom U, and I'm here doing a collaborative video all about some frugal things that I did this week to save money. Now, I do want to give a shout out to all the other YouTube channels who are doing this collaboration. You guys check them out. I got links to them in the description below. Give their channel some love. Be sure to subscribe to them. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button now before you forget. Don't forget. All right, today we're talking about things I do to save money, and I got 4 things that I've done this week alone to save some money. Now, the number one thing I do, and this is a daily routine, is I review my financial goals every single morning. So the first thing I do, I brew a cup of coffee, I sit down, and I reflect on my goals. I have them written down in a book. Some of my year goals, my 5-year goals, and then I also reflect on some that are maybe more short term, like in the next month or two. And I just put these top of mind. And what this does, how this helps me save money is I start my day knowing what my light at the end of the tunnel is. So as I trudge through my usual daily routines, when those impulse buys might pop up, I can more easily refrain because I've put my big picture goals, again, top of mind. The second thing that I do, now I work from home, and that means it's easy for me to grab food while I'm out and about. I'm meeting clients all over town, so sometimes I'm tempted to just roll through a drive-through, and sometimes I do, but a lot of times, specifically yesterday, on my way out the door, I make sure to grab something to eat, either in the car, in between sessions, or while I'm driving, just something that I can quickly eat to save me some cash while I'm out and about. I know packing lunch is not necessarily a new concept, but if you're like me, it's a really hard one to implement, right? It's just so much easier to get a burger and fries, and sometimes it just tastes better. But I was good about it this week, and I'm a musician as well. Some of you already know that. And so I have made it a habit to pack a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for after the gig is over. I'm always starving. It's usually 2 in the morning and I'm driving home. And instead of going to Whataburger, if you're not a Texan, you may not know what Whataburger is, but it's the best burger ever. And instead of going there, I eat a PB&J. And what's funny is I've been doing it so long that now after a gig, I crave peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've tricked my brain. The third thing that I do to save money, and I recommend a lot of people do, is I grocery shop online. Now, the debate's out there of whether it really saves you money. I personally believe it does because I'm an impulse buyer like crazy. I'm the guy going up and down the aisle who decides, yeah, we could use 3 packages of Oreos, right? So when I shop online, not only am I curbing those impulse buys, but I can see my balance before I check out. And so if I feel like it's gotten too high, then I can drop things out of my basket without the embarrassing walk of shame back to the ice cream cooler in the grocery store. And finally, my last thing that I've done this week to stay frugal is I took old t-shirts and I cut them up to use in the garage for rags or whatever I might need them for. So instead of going out and buying some, I was out of paper towels in the garage. I could have used one of our rolls from the kitchen, but we had just purged our closets and there were a few shirts that just weren't up to par to sell or give away. And so I decided to cut those up, and now I have some rags that I can use to do whatever I choose, right? Clean my car, clean up a spill in the garage, whatever. Completely free, frugal choice. I was proud of that one. All right, guys, those are my 4 things that I've done this week, and some of them I continue to do regularly. What do you do to stay frugal? Be sure to drop it in the comments box below. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button to catch all my videos every week on personal finance and everything else. All right, guys, I will see you later. Thanks for joining.